Hello, in this video we're going to setting up our Java environment. Okay, so let's get know how to run Java programs. What is needed for running Java programs? The most important tool for running Java programs is Java SE Development Kit, or for short JDK. So JDK is actually a kind of a platform, a piece of software that includes Java runtime environment, and Java runtime environment also includes a piece of important software called Java Virtual Machine. And Java Virtual Machine actually is the real process, is the real program running on your computer. So actually your computer doesn't understand Java codes at all, but it understands how to run Java Virtual Machine. And most of the time Java Virtual Machines are written in other programming language than Java, for example C or C++. And actually your computer can understand Java Virtual Machine, and it's the real process, the real program running on your computer, on your CPU. Okay, so this piece of software, this Java Virtual Machine, translates byte codes into machine codes and execute them. Okay, so this Java Virtual Machine understands byte codes and not Java codes. So still we need a kind of tool to translate human readable Java codes into byte codes, and that tool is called Java compiler. So is a software, is a kind of software program that translates Java codes into byte codes and gives it to the Java Virtual Machine as an input, and Java Virtual Machine understands that byte codes and actually run them, executes them one after another. And Java Development Kit also includes other built-in tools which assist the programmer for writing efficient and fast programs. For example, tools for networking, input-output interfaces, and file operations. Don't worry about these features, we'll cover them all later in future. So but how we can write Java codes efficiently? So one option is to use IDE. IDE is Integrated Development Environment. And what does it mean? It means that you can write codes, compile and debug and run codes in one environment. Okay, you got everything you need to run the code. You need a text editor, you need a compiler, you need a debugger to debug your code, and you need also a runner functionality to run your code. So you get all in one, and IDE is the best option to get all of them in one package. So here we go. We need so the first thing is to install JDK into our machine, and then we gonna set up our IDE, download integrated development environment. We use NetBeans as the main IDE in this course. So here we go. Let's install the JDK package. There are a lot of ways to do that, but I recommend you to using this way. So first go to this address, adopt open jdk.net, and for Mac OS choose the middle one, open JDK version 11, and then you have to choose a virtual machine. Use the first one, hotspot, and click this blue button, and then you will be redirected to this page. And as you can see, there are a lot of operating systems here: Linux, Mac OS, Windows, and different kinds of Linux, Mac OS, Windows. And let's select Mac OS. You can select whatever operating system you are using right now, and then I have two options, and the first one is my platform. And again, you have two options to download. You will okay, I will download this .pkg package. You can also use this tar package, but it's okay for me. I will use this pkg package. Okay, and I will download it, and as you can see, it's being downloaded. So I've already downloaded and installed OpenJDK. It's really easy. Just follow the instruction and just install this package. So I wanna cancel it. I don't need. I have already. Oops. Yeah, I've got it installed already. Okay, so when you start your JDK, let's install our IDE, integrated development environment, and as I told you, we're gonna install Apache Netbeans Apache.org, and you'll go to their official websites and just click this green button. And according to your operating system, we have three options: Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and just choose this. I will choose Mac OS, and as you can see, this is gonna be downloaded, but I've already installed it, so I don't need to do that. You can install your IDE, and then we'll get started to writing codes. In the next video, we'll get our hands dirty and start writing real Java codes.